Hey there! Welcome to Jasim Graphs. Today, we're going to dive right into the ocean and learn all about one of the most amazing, playful, and just downright incredible animals out there. But before we do, I've got a slightly crazy question for you. Did you know that some seals can weigh as much as a truck?
No way, right? But it's totally true. The giant southern elephant seal can weigh a massive 3,200 kilograms. To put that into perspective, that is literally as heavy as a large pickup truck. I mean, who knew an animal that looks so cute could be so gigantic?
So, here's our roadmap for today's explainer. 1. Meet the amazing seal. 2. Habitat, where seals live. 3. Diet, what seals eat. 4. Daily habits and behavior. 5. 3 amazing seal facts. And 6. Summary and key takeaways. All right, are you ready? Let's jump right in.
Section 1. Meet the amazing seal. So first things first, seals are mammals. That means they're warm-blooded, they have fur, and they drink milk from their mothers. You know, just like dogs, cats, and even us humans. But they are specially built for life in the water.
Now, you might be wondering, what scientific family do seals belong to? Well, they belong to a group called Pinnipeds. Let's say that together, nice and slow. Pinnipeds. It's a really fun scientific word that simply means fin-footed, because instead of hands and feet, they have flippers. Let's look at their basic facts here. Their common name is the seal, or pinniped. They're marine mammals, and their size, it's totally wild. The tiny baikal seal weighs about 45 kilograms, which is kind of like a big dog. But then you have the giant elephant seal weighing up to 3,200 kilograms. Now, there are two main types of seals we're looking at today: true seals and sea lions. True seals have no outer ear flaps, and on land, they look a little bit clumsy because they have to slide around on their bellies. Sea lions are different. They actually have little ear flaps, and get this, they can use their large front flippers to actually walk on land. I know, right? Walking on land. Just take a look at the true seal right here. See how smooth and sleek its head is? Now, contrast that with the sea lion. You can clearly see its long neck, those strong front flippers made for walking, and those tiny little ear flaps. Moving right along to Section 2, Habitat. Where exactly do seals live? Wait a second, what exactly does habitat mean? Well, a habitat is just the natural home of an animal. It's the place where they can easily find food, water, and a safe space to sleep. So for seals, their habitat is the ocean, rocky coasts, and even frozen sea ice. And what kind of weather do they like? Well, most seals absolutely love very cold and freezing waters, especially way up near the North and South poles. Brrr. But wait, if the water is freezing cold, how do they not turn into giant ice cubes? Well, that's because they wear a special winter coat under their skin called blubber. Blubber is a very thick layer of fat under the skin that keeps the animal super warm. In a big elephant seal, this blubber can be 100 millimeters thick. It's literally like wearing a huge, thick snowsuit all year round. But sadly, their cold, icy home is in danger right now. Because of global warming, the Earth is getting hotter, and this melting sea ice makes it so much harder for Arctic seals to rest and raise their baby pups safely. That's exactly why it is so important for us to care for the Earth and protect these amazing creatures. Now, all this swimming must make them super hungry, right? What does a seal have for dinner? Let's find out in Section 3, Diet. Seals are carnivores. A carnivore is an animal that eats meat. That means they don't eat plants or leaves at all. They only hunt for other animals. Their absolute favorite foods include fish, squid, octopus, and tiny shrimp called krill. Some really big seals, like the leopard seal, will even hunt and eat penguins. It sounds a little bit scary, but honestly, that's just the natural circle of life out there in the ocean. But wait, the ocean can be pitch black deep down. How do they find their food if they can't even see? Well, they have a secret weapon. They use their vibrissae. Vibrissae are special, super sensitive whiskers used to feel vibrations in the dark water. So if a fish swims by in the total dark, the seal's whiskers feel the water moving and they know exactly where to hunt. All right, Section 4, Daily Habits and Behavior. What does this amazing animal actually do all day long? Well, seals spend a huge amount of their day swimming underwater to hunt for food. But they can't just sleep out in the open ocean forever. Eventually, they have to do a haul out.
This means they pull their heavy bodies out of the water onto land or ice to rest, catch some sleep, get warm in the sun, and take care of their little babies.
Now, do they live all by themselves or do they hang out with friends? Most seals actually love company when they rest. They gather in something called a rookery. A rookery is a large, noisy group of breeding seals gathered on land or ice. Sometimes a rookery can literally have thousands of seals, all barking and resting together. Can you even imagine the noise?
Okay, moving right along to Section 5, 3 amazing seal facts. This is absolutely my favorite part of the explainer. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Let's go. Fact number 1, a Weddell seal has about 55 liters of blood in its body. To put that into perspective, a grown human only has about 5 liters. They need all this extra blood to store oxygen. It's kind of like a built-in scuba tank, which allows them to hold their breath and dive super deep underwater for a very, very long time. Fact number 2 is all about their tummies. The intestines inside a giant elephant seal can be 122 meters long. Yep, you heard that right, 122 meters. That is longer than an entire football field. They need super long intestines so they can digest all that squid and fish really, really fast. And finally, fact number 3, seal milk is up to 54% fat. Now, human milk is only about 3.5% fat, so drinking seal milk is basically like drinking heavy cream. Mother seals make this super rich milk so their tiny pups can grow that thick, warm blubber super fast in the freezing cold.
That brings us to Section 6, Summary and Key Takeaways. Let's just do a really quick recap of what we've learned today about the amazing seal. Here are the big 3 key words to remember. Number 1, seals are mammals, specifically pinnipeds, with those cool fin feet. Number 2, they are carnivores, meaning they only eat meat, like fish and squid. And number 3, they survive the freezing cold ocean using blubber, which is that thick layer of fat to keep them warm. If you loved learning about the amazing seal today, please make sure to like this explainer and subscribe to Jasim Graphs for more wonderful animal facts. And just a quick reminder, this explainer was made with the help of AI. AI can sometimes make mistakes, so always keep learning, stay curious, and double-check your facts. Now I want to leave you with one final thought. With so much still undiscovered in our deep oceans, what other incredible giant do you think is hiding down there waiting for us to explore next? Let us know, and we'll see you next time.